Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
First base, there's Costa, number 2. Left field, Charlotte Brogan, number 12. Right field, Raylan Manzik, number 5. Second base, Madison Fox, number 1. And at shortstop, number 4,
An employee once asked me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Today's officials have been assigned by the WIAA. Their experience and integrity qualify them for this important responsibility. We trust you will be welcome guests of Marshfield High School. Today's officials are Cal Takis and Angela Totsky.
It's amazing.
Second base, Kira Schubert, number 12.
The second baseman, Kira Schubert.
In the hole,
Batting right-handed.
Parker, pitcher.
Courtney Donahue ready. Winds and delivers. The first pitch is across for a called strike one. Play is underway here at Madison Field in Marshfield. Marshfield and Eau Claire North meeting in this Division I regional final this afternoon. 0-1 on Kira Schubert. Donahue winds and throws once again. There's a bunt foul, and that may have nicked catcher Madeline Bornbach. She's down, now slowly pulling herself back up. That ball was fouled back and hit Madeline somewhere, may have been on the wrist or the finger. Walking down the first base foul line right now and trying to walk off whatever blow she took. May have gotten her sometime somewhere on the ankle or foot because she's limping slightly, but now says she's okay. Schubert back in there, no balls and 2 strikes. Courtney ready, winds and throws again, a swing and a miss for strike 3. And Courtney Donahue fans the first batter she faces today.
Is Isabella Olsen, shortstop, number 11.
Batting next is the North shortstop, Isabella Olsen, batting right-handed as well. The pitch by Donahue on the way, popped up in the shallow behind second base, in fact, and second baseman Madison Voss right there to make the play for the second out. 2 quick outs in the North first inning.
Madison Parker.
And pitcher Madison Parker now batting. We've heard a lot about this young lady and her talents, especially on the mound. Only a sophomore, rather petite, but throws the ball hard. Standing at the plate now, Donahue throws, and the first pitch is a bit inside for ball 1. Play just underway here at Madison Field. Marshfield and Eau Claire North meeting in this Division I regional final this afternoon. Donahue now throws 1-0, and that pitch misses low and inside for a ball, 2 balls, and no strikes. Lots of activity here at the Marshfield High School Sports Complex today between baseball, softball, and track and field. Next pitch is across for a call strike. The count now 2-1. Marshfield High School is hosting the Division I track and field sectional at Hiding Stadium across the street. That brings a large crowd. Donahue throws again, foul to the right side of the play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Marshfield and DC Everest meeting in a Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball game at Safford Field today. That game's been moved around today between Safford Field to Hackman Field, back to Safford again. 2-2 pitch on the way, a swing and a miss to end the inning. And Courtney Donahue strikes out 2 batters here in the opening inning. In the first for Eau Claire North, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. After a half inning of play, our score is Eau Claire North 0, and the Marshfield Tigers coming to bat. We'll come back to Madison Field and more softball in just a moment.
You've got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
To be true champions. Eau Claire North on the field defensively. At first base, Megan Staniford. At second base, Kira Schubert. At shortstop, Isabella Olsen. At third base, Brooklyn Shear. The right fielder is Janaya Goldbach. In center field, Candace Henderson. In left field, Morgan Pressler. The catcher is Grace First. On the mound, right-hander Madison Parker. Leading off the Marshfield first inning is center fielder Brooklyn Bowman. Standing in, batting left-handed. Parker checks the dugout, checks her wristband, gets set, and delivers. But outside, ball 1. Marshfield batting, bottom half of the first. No score in this Division I regional final here at Madison Field. Ballpark is packed today. Fans from Marshfield and North here in good numbers this afternoon. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch across for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. In fact, as Coach Linsmeyer pointed out, there is some extra seating behind the right field foul line. Some extra bleachers down there. A couple of people sitting down there, plus a few others in lawn chairs beyond the right field fence. Here's the 1-1 to Bowman. A swing and a miss. Nice changeup by Parker. And Brooklyn out in front, swings and misses. The count now a ball and 2 strikes on the Tiger leadoff hitter. Temperatures in the mid-50s right now. Wind not real brisk, but is blowing primarily in today. 1-2 the count. Pitch on the way. Line down the left field line, foul. Count now 1-2. I was going down to the Eau Claire North dugout before the ball game on the third base side. They have kind of a swampy area down there, and there's about 6 or 8 softballs down there that people have lined in foul territory, hit through the batting cage fence over the course of the last few weeks. 1-2 on Brooklyn Bowman. Parker throws a changeup again, misses high and away for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brooklyn Bowman, one of those ball players who has really made herself a key contributor this year as a senior, much like Madison Voss. Played some part-time roles in recent years, came on as a senior, played quite well. 2-2 pitch on the way. That misses outside for ball. The count full 3-2, although Brooklyn has started for a couple of years, but usually down at the bottom of the batting order. Now this year moved up to that leadoff spot and has done quite well. Back in there, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Parker again gets set, checks her wristband once again, and delivers foul to the screen. Count stays 3-2. We mentioned the wind blowing in. Nonetheless, the Eau Claire North outfielders, at least in right and center, are rather deep. Goldbach in right, Henderson in center field. In left field, Pressler is in and towards the line for left-handed batter. Those gaps pretty much wide open. 3-2 on Brooklyn Bowman. Parker sets, throws once again, pop foul over the screen. Count stays 3-2, so Brooklyn and Madison Parker with the battle here in the opening inning. As we mentioned, busy day at Marshfield High School with the WIAA track and field sectional taking place at Hiding Stadium. What a thrill that must be for the Tiger track program to host that event after so many years of not hosting any track meets. Still 3-2 on Bowman. Parker gets set and throws once again. Ground ball towards second base. Schubert will grab it, throw to first base for out number 1. Bowman retired for the first out. And Courtney Donahue now batting. You're listening to WIAA Playoff Softball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and WDLB, WOSQ.com, as well as ZaleskiSports.com. The pitch to Donahue is inside for ball 1. I'm Gene DeLacio at Madison Field in Marshfield. Marshfield facing Eau Claire North in a Division I regional final this afternoon. No score here in the first. 1-0 on Courtney Donahue. Madison Parker throwing for Eau Claire North, sets herself and throws again. Half swing, and Courtney takes low and outside for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. We've heard a lot about Parker this year. Very fine sophomore pitcher for Eau Claire North. Over 100 strikeouts for the Huskies this season. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. The pitch to Donahue. She thinks about it, but takes a changeup across for a call strike, 2-1. Parker seems to be intent on throwing that changeup a lot today. She's used it a few times already on the first 2 Tiger batters. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way, a big swing and a miss. Got that fastball up and in, and Courtney couldn't reach it. And the count evens 2-2. Courtney herself throws a changeup, but not nearly as often as Parker thrown it already. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Courtney Donahue. Stands back in there. Parker winds and throws again. A swing and a miss for strike 3. Parker's first strikeout got that fastball up in the zone, and that's a tempting pitch for a left-handed batter, but often they can't reach it. Madeline Bornbach now batting for Marshfield. Tiger catcher, batting left-handed, number 3 spot. Madeline digs in, and Parker ready, winds and throws, high and tight for ball 1. Tigers batting, bottom half of the first, no score. Bases empty and 2 outs. Bornbach back in there, 1 ball, no strikes. Parker ready once again and delivers outside for ball, 2-0. Wisconsin Baseball Coaches Association baseball rankings in for this week, and the Columbus Dons number 9 this week in the Division IV baseball rankings. Count on Bornbach 2-0. Here's the next pitch, high for ball 3. 3-0. Regis number 1 in Division IV, although the Dons don't go that way. They would not see Regis in postseason play. Number 2 is Pecatonica. Number 3, Northwood Solid Springs. Having a good season. They would face Regis in postseason play at some point. Bocelli number 4, Dons number 9. Parker fires again. Ground ball solely hit towards second base, but off of Bornbach's foot. The ball is ruled foul. Foul ball. Maddie comes back 3-1. Amherst, the top team in Division III baseball. Aquinas second, Kenosha St. Joseph third. Stratford Tigers number 6 in Division III this week. 3-1 on Madeline Bornbach. Parker ready, throws again a change-up across for a called strike, and the count full 3-2. Division II, Denmark number 1, the Mosinee Indians number 2 in Division II. Pewaukee third and Medford fourth, 2 great northern teams in the top 4 in Division II baseball this week. 3-2 on Madeline Bornbach. Parker ready, winds and delivers, foul to the left side of the play. Still 3-2. In Division I, Whitefish Bay number 1, Heartland Arrowhead second, and Franklin number 3 in the Division I baseball poll for this week. Maddie Bornbach back in there. The count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Madison Parker throwing for Eau Claire North. She's ready, winds and delivers, and leaves it high for ball 4. Tigers have the first base runner of the day. We'll see if we get a courtesy runner here for Maddie. Lauren Jacoby batting, the Tiger third baseman and cleanup batter.
Lauren Jacoby.
It appears that Bornbach will run for herself.
Nicole Shyla Rogan.
Lauren Jacoby digs in, the first right-handed batter Tigers have used today. Parker ready, winds and throws, high and away for ball 1. After so many years of not hosting track meets and having substandard facilities for track, Tigers now have meets at Hiding Stadium, and what a thrill that is for the Tiger coaching staff to host that sectional today. 1-0 pitch, a big swing and a miss. Got that ball in on the fists on Lauren. And they got 1 ball, 1 strike. That center fielder Henderson still quite deep in center field, as is the right fielder Goldbach. Fence out there is 210, but they're about maybe 195 from home plate. 1-1 on Jacoby. Here's the pitch on the outside corner for a called strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes on Lauren, batting cleanup for Coach Linsmeyer today. Bornbach at first base with 2 out. Lauren stands in once again. Parker ready, winds and throws, a swing and a miss to end the inning. And Parker strikes out 2 here in the first. Tigers in the first, no runs, no hits, no errors, a walk and 1 left. After 1 inning, Marshfield nothing, Eau Claire North nothing. And back with more softball following these messages.
Business Technologies in Marshfield. Our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind if you say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Madison Field. Jason Zaleski here to tell you about Fleet Farm. Don't miss Fleet Farm's countdown to summer event. Save on everything for outdoor work and play. From lawn and garden tools to grilling, fishing gear, save today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. Back to Gene Delisio.
No score in this WIAA Division I regional final as North bats in the top half of the second inning. 0-1 on Kaylin Henson. Donahue winds and delivers, leaves it high for a ball, 1 ball and 1 strike. Henson, the cleanup hitter for Coach Kelsey Fitch today. Courtney Donahue ready, winds and delivers once again, a swing and a miss. 1-2. That wind has been swirling somewhat, going in from the northwest sometimes across the diamond, sometimes it swirls a bit, comes directly in from center field. 1-2 pitch on the way, missed the outside corner. 2-2. Whatever direction, not a real good day for batters today, primarily that wind blowing in this afternoon. Hansen back in there, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch by Donahue, missed the outside corner for a ball. And the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Courtney Donahue throwing for Marshfield today. Ready, winds, and delivers. Fly ball towards right center, a long run for Bowman. She races and gets there, falls down, but maintains possession and makes the catch. Nicely done by Brooklyn Bowman in center field, racing towards right center. Stretched out her glove, made the play, fell down, but maintained possession. And Hansen is retired for out number 1. Batting next is the right fielder, Janaya Goldbach. Right-handed batter. Donahue into her motion. Delivers a swing and a miss for strike 1. We do have some baseball games around central Wisconsin today. We mentioned Marshfield and DC Everest are meeting in a Wisconsin Valley Conference game today. Next pitch, high hopper towards short. Barwick will grab it, fumble it. Now throw quickly, but throw it late. And Goldbach reaches on the error by Ashlyn Barwick. Ashlyn did the right thing at first by backing off, getting a good hop, but when she got the good hop, she still bubbled it.
Morgan Pressler.
And Goldbach reaches the first Tiger error of the day. Center fielder Cadence Henderson now batting, hitting right-handed. Pitch by Donahue. Foul to the right side of the play for strike 1. No score here at Madison Field, as Marshfield and Eau Claire North square off in this Division I regional final. North batting, top half of the second, 1 out and 1 on. 0-1 on Cadence Henderson. Donahue ready. 1 play is on, punted third base side, rolls foul. The count now 0-2. A couple of other Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball games on the schedule for today. Wausau West at Wisconsin Rapids. Stevens Point at Wausau East today. Henderson back in there, the count no balls and 2 strikes. Donahue winds and delivers and missed the outside corner for ball. 1-2. Columbus and Stratford meeting in a late scheduled non-conference game today at Tiger Stadium in Stratford. That ball game underway. Here's the 1-2 pitch, a swing and a miss for strike 3, tossed down to first base, and Goldbach dives back in safely. Henderson strikes out, the third strikeout thrown by Donahue today. Goldbach still at first for left fielder Morgan Pressler. Right-handed batter. Courtney Donahue ready. Winds and throws, misses inside for ball 1. Also in baseball today, another good matchup in Athens today. The Blue Jays picking up Pacelli as a non-conference foe this afternoon. Donahue throws again, got the outside corner for a called strike, third on the first base, bit high, and Goldbach dives back in. The count now 1-1. Also a real good non-conference matchup in Mosinee today between Amherst and Mosinee. We mentioned Amherst number 1 in Division 3, Mosinee number 2 in Division 2. Donahue fires up high for a ball, 2-1. So Amherst and Mosinee with a very good non-conference baseball matchup at Mosinee High School this afternoon. That game is now underway. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Donahue, line down the right field line, foul, and on a play. This count stays 2-2. This is that time of the year when you really have to keep tabs on the baseball and softball schedules because teams are picking up games at the last moment. Teams that don't play in the first round of the playoffs especially. Donahue throws again, missed the outside corner for a ball, and the count full 3-2. So you're sitting there, you've got maybe 1 or 2 games below the maximum number, looking for a game to play that final week. Donahue throws once again, popped up on the right side, charged by Voss. She won't get there. Donahue picks it up, and she has no play. A blooper on the infield between the mound and second base. Neither Donahue or Voss could get there in time to grab it. And all hands are safe. Goldbach takes second base. Pressler at first. That's the first north hit of the day. Infield hit that went about 60 feet. Third baseman Brooklyn Shear now batting. She lines one foul to the right side of the plate for strike one. North with a threat here in the second inning. Runners at first and second and 2 outs. No score. 0-1 on Brooklyn Shear, the number 8 hitter in the Husky batting order today. Batting right-handed, stands back in. Donahue winds and delivers. Over for a called strike. The count now 0-2. So quite often that schedule changes for many teams in that final week as they pick up a game or two to get set for postseason play. Donahue now throws 0-2. Missed the outside corner for a ball. 1-2. So it helps to check the conference schedules every day, see who's going where. Shear back in there, a ball and 2 strikes. Donahue winds and throws, half swing. That pitch was outside, off the plate for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Any run scored by the Huskies this inning would be unearned. Now Donahue ready, throws 2-2, a swing and a foul back at the plate. Shear stays alive at 2-2. Good crowd of North fans on hand today. Lots of folks came over from Eau Claire to take this one in this afternoon. Good to see them here at Madison Field. Again, the 2-2 pitch popped up behind home plate, foul and at a play. And Shear hanging in there, 2 balls and 2 strikes. New supply of softballs comes in from Coach Linsmeyer. Courtney Donahue in her first jam of the day, trying to get out of this and retire Brooklyn Shear without damage. Shear back in there. Donahue fires again on the outside corner for a called strike 3. 4 strikeouts for Courtney Donahue this afternoon. North in the second inning, no runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and they leave 2. We have now played 1.5 innings. Our score is Marshfield 0, Eau Claire North 0. We'll come back to Madison Field and more softball in just a moment.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Costa leads off the Tigers' second inning. Parker throws and misses down low for ball 1. WIAA Division I regional semifinal today, or regional final rather. No score, Marshfield batting, bottom half of the second inning. 1-0 on Sandra Costa. Parker gets set, delivers once again. Fly ball towards center field. Henderson comes on quickly, gets there and makes the catch. Run down by Cadence Henderson. That's out number 1 in the Tiger second inning.
Hitting for the Tigers, Shyla Brogan.
Marshfield batter is the left fielder Shyla Brogan batting for the first time. Right-handed batter. Parker into her motion and now delivers. Line towards shortstop and a great diving catch by the third baseman Shear, who cuts in front of the shortstop spot and makes the play. Shear cutting it off before it got to the shortstop. Makes a diving stab, and Brogan retired for out number 2. That ball not hit all that hard, but still a difficult chance for Brooklyn Shear. That's out number 2. And the right fielder, Raina Manlick, batting for the Tigers, hitting for the first time today. Parker checking with the bench. Gets her signal, now winds and throws on the outside corner for a called strike 1. No score, Marshfield batting, bottom half of the second. Bases empty and 2 out. 0-1 on Raina Manlick. Parker now ready once again and delivers. High for ball, 1 ball, 1 strike. Marshfield Tigers softball this afternoon on WOSQ, brought to us by Citizen State Bank of Loyal, Astor Assisted Living Center of Marshfield, and Smith Brothers Meats of Colby. 1-1 on Raina Manlick. Here's the pitch. It misses the outside corner for a ball, 2 balls, 1 strike. Raina has played a nice outfield spot for the Tigers this year. Didn't see much playing time before this year, but has certainly excelled this season. The 2-1 pitch on the way. That's a swing and a miss. Change up once again by Parker. And the count on Manlick now evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Raina, batting number 7 in the Tiger batting order today, stands back in there. Now Parker ready and throws and just missed the outside corner. Parker walking off the mound, but our home plate umpire says no. Pitch was outside for ball. The count on Manlick, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Manlick back in there. Parker sets herself once again, winds and throws, a swing and a miss to end the inning. 3rd strikeout for Madison Parker. In the 2nd for Marshfield, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base after 2 innings. Marshfield nothing, Eau Claire North nothing. We'll come back for more softball following these messages.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
The North batter is second baseman Kira Schubert, struck out her first time up, 0 for 1. Donahue winds and throws on the outside corner for called strike 1. We mentioned earlier the team that wins this game plays the Rapid Stevens Point winner in the sectional semifinals on Tuesday of next week. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way. Line foul on the first base side, 0-2. That game being played at Stevens Point this afternoon, and now in the 3rd inning, Stevens Point leads Rapids 1-0. Schubert back in there, no balls and 2 strikes. Donahue into her motion, throws once again, missed the outside corner for ball, 1-2. Surprisingly, Marshfield and Eau Claire North have played each other very little in postseason softball over the years. Ball and 2 strikes on Schubert. Donahue throws again, foul back, count stays 1-2. In Marshfield's 2nd state championship season, 1997, Marshfield and North met in the sectional final, sending Marshfield to the state tournament, and the Tigers won that game 2-1. Next pitch to Schubert, fly ball to right field. Manlick moving back, gets there and makes the catch in right field for the out. Schubert hit the ball well, but Raina Manlick tracks it down for the 2nd out. Marshfield and North also played one other time in postseason play in 2015. In the regional semifinals, North won that game 3-2. North batter, shortstop Isabella Olson, popped to second her first time up. Takes the pitch over for a called strike 1. Marshfield and North are scoreless. North is batting top of the 3rd. Bases empty and 2 out. 0-1 on Isabella Olson. Donahue winds, throws once again. High and away for ball, 1-1. Kind of surprising that these two teams have not played more in postseason play over the years, but that's been it twice since 1990, 1997, and 2015. That's been it. Donahue throws again, fouled back, and the count on Olson, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Courtney Donahue throwing for Marshfield this afternoon. Back on the slab, winds and throws once again, popped up behind home plate. Bornbach may have a play, and she does make the catch. A great job by Madeline Bornbach at the base of the backstop, grabbing that foul pop-up to end the inning. Eau Claire North in the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We've now played 2.5 innings, and our score remains Marshfield nothing, Eau Claire North nothing. More softball coming up on WOSQ and ZaleskiSports.com in just a moment.
Now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back to Madison Field. Jason Zaleski here to tell you it's time to get back to work. It's time to find a great job with great pay at Nikolai Construction. Nikolai Construction of Marshfield is a well-established, family-owned business with a welcoming environment for you to be part of today. Find year-round work in carpentry, concrete, and steel that has you home every night. Stop in and see Brad or Rob at Nikolai Construction on East 29th Street in Marshfield to get started. Get back to work. Get back to work with Nikolai Construction. Now, back to Gene Delisio.
Marshfield and Eau Claire North scoreless. Tigers batting. Bottom half of the third. 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for Marshfield here in the third inning. Madison Voss stationed at second base for the Tigers this afternoon. Madison Parker throwing for Eau Claire North. Sets herself and throws a big swing and a miss. Count 0-2. Parker, between pitches, will look over to the north dugout, get a signal, a numerical signal probably, then check her wristband to see what that signal means, and that's the pitch she'll throw. Fires again. Voss swings and misses for strike 3. Parker has fanned 4 and 2 1/3. Shortstop Ashlyn Barwick stepping in for Marshfield. Batting number 9 for the Tigers this afternoon. Great job by Ashlyn this year, taking over that shortstop role for Marshfield as a sophomore. Parker throws on the outside corner for a called strike 1. NBA playoff basketball tonight on Sports Radio 92.3 FM WOSQ. 0-1 on Ashlyn Barwick. Parker throws again. Popped up, foul behind home plate and out of play. 0-2. It's Game 5 of that Western Conference Final between Dallas and Golden State. Our broadcast begins at 7:30 this evening on Sports Radio 92.3 FM WOSQ and WDLB WOSQ.com. 0-2 on Ashlyn Barwick. She stands back in. Parker throws again. Dribble down the first base side, foul. Count remains 0-2. Wind rather brisk today. That's cooling things off considerably. Temperatures in the upper 50s, mid to upper 50s, but a bit cooler than that it does feel because of that breeze. 0-2 on Barwick, and Parker winds and throws. Fly ball, shallow center field. The second baseman Schubert out to grab it for the out. Barwick pops up for the second out. And leadoff hitter Brooklyn Bowman now batting for Marshfield. Brooklyn bounced to second base her first time up. She is 0 for 1. Brooklyn batting left-handed. Parker sets herself and throws on the outside corner for a called strike 1. No score. Tigers batting. Last half of the third. Bases empty and 2 outs. Tigers still looking for their first hit of the day. They've had just one base runner. That was Bornbach, who walked with 2 outs in the first. The 0-1 to Bowman, way outside for ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Heard a lot about Madison Parker and her pitching skills. Certainly quite in evidence today. Very fine pitcher, and really probably the best part of her repertoire is her ability to change speeds. Does that quite well. Here's the 1-1 to Bowman. That's lined towards center field and drops for a base hit. Brooklyn Bowman singles to center field. The Tigers have their first hit of the day. Courtney Donahue now batting for Marshfield, a strikeout victim her first time up. Courtney 0 for 1 on the day. You're listening to Marshfield Tiger Softball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer Marshfield, and WDLB, WOSQ.com, as well as ZaleskiSports.com. Pitch to Donahue, low and outside, bounds away from the catcher, and Bowman goes to second base. Ball is low and outside, in the dirt, or I guess you would say here in the turf, since there's no dirt here. Bounded by Fierst, and Bowman to second base. The Tigers have a runner in scoring position. Count on Donahue, 1 ball, no strikes. Parker sets herself, and now delivers again, a swing and a miss. 1-1 on Courtney Donahue. I'm Gene DeLisio at Madison Field in Marshfield. WIAA playoff softball today, Marshfield and Eau Claire North in this regional final. Ball and a strike on Courtney Donahue. Pitch on the way, high and outside for a ball. Courtney tempted but held up. That pitch was off the plate. The count now 2 balls and 1 strike. Base hit here could deliver a run, and a 1 run in this ball game could mean a lot the way these 2 pitchers are throwing. 2-1 on Donahue. Parker winds and throws once again. Low and outside for a ball. And the count now 3-1. Bowman at second base runs pretty well. Donahue, batting number 2 for Coach Linsmeyer, stands back in. Parker ready and delivers. Over at the knees, a called strike. And the count now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And outfield still quite deep in right and center. Much more shallow in left. 3-2 on Donahue. Parker winds and throws, line foul to the screen. Still 3-2. The right fielder Goldbach towards the line and very deep. Henderson in center is deep, although we saw her track down a fly ball in shallow center earlier in the ball game, so she covers lots of ground. The count on Courtney Donahue, full of 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bowman at second base with 2 outs. Parker sets herself and throws again. Hit foul on the third base side and out of play. Still 3-2 on Courtney Donahue. Courtney, very capable hitter. Well-placed base hit right here could give Marshfield a 1-run lead. Courtney digs in once again. Again, Parker checks with the bench for her sign. Now ready and throws 3-2. High and outside for ball 4. Donahue draws a base on balls, the second issued by Parker today. We'll see if we get a courtesy runner for Donahue. Looks like we will. That will likely be Lily Anaya. And that is the call. Lily Anaya comes out as the courtesy runner for Courtney Donahue. And Madeline Bornbach batting for Marshfield. So Bowman at second, Anaya at first with 2 outs. A 2-out threat here by Marshfield. The Eau Claire North infield is huddled together on the mound to discuss their strategy. Maddie Bornbach batting, walked her first time up. Batting left-handed. Bornbach stands in. Parker on the slab for Eau Claire North. Readies herself, winds and throws, over for called strike one. Marshfield and Eau Claire North are scoreless. Tigers batting bottom half of the third. Runners at first and second and 2 outs. 0-1 on Madeline Bornbach. Madison Parker throwing for Eau Claire North. She is ready. Throws once again and missed the outside corner for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. The North catcher, Grace First, much like Bornbach when she catches, often sets up on that outside corner for Donahue. First does the same for Parker. 1-1 on Bornbach. Parker gets set and delivers. Leaves it high for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Gotta watch that changeup. Parker throws that quite well. Bornbach, I'm sure aware of that, stands back in there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Parker ready and delivers again. A big swing and a miss. And the count evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Maddie, one of the few batters I've seen that actually rests the bat on her shoulder during her at-bat. Most batters hold it off the shoulder at some point, but for Maddie, that bat right on her back shoulder. 2-2 on Bornbach. Parker throws again. Pop foul over the screen at a play. Stays 2-2. If this was baseball, Parker's pitch count would not be very attractive right now. But no pitch counts in softball, so Parker not concerned about that. But she's gone deep on a lot of counts today and walked 2 batters. Battle here between Parker and Madeline Bornbach. 2-2 with 2 outs and 2 on. Bornbach back in the box. Parker ready. Winds and delivers. Leaves it high for ball 3. And the count now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. With 2 outs, the base runners will be off at the pitch. Bornbach stands back in, trying to deliver a big hit right here. 3-2. Parker winds and throws. A swing and a miss to end the inning. Parker got that fastball in on the fists, and Maddie couldn't reach it. Parker now has fanned 5 in this ballgame. In the third for Marshfield, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. Our line score through 3 innings: Eau Claire North, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. Marshfield, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error. The Tigers have left 3. Back with more softball from Madison Field in just a moment.
Bill Michaels here. When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals to remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to Grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at Grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Pitcher Madison Parker leads off the North 4th, takes a pitch on the outside corner from Courtney Donahue for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 delivery, a swing and a miss, 0-2. North batting, top of the 4th in this Division I regional final. No score as of yet in this ball game. Parker struck out her first time up, 0-1. Back in there, no balls, 2 strikes. Donahue winds and throws again, missed the outside corner for a ball. 1-2. Marshfield and Eau Claire North today, WIAA Division I Regional Softball Final. 1-2 pitch on the way. On the outside corner for call strike 3. Parker out on strikes. 5 strikeouts thrown by Donahue today.
On deck, Janaea Goldbach, and the whole team Henderson.
North batter is the cleanup hitter, Kaylin Henson. The DH fly to center her first time up. Donahue throws, fly ball, foul on the right side. Costa has a look, but the ball falls out of play for strike one. Marshfield Tigers softball on WOSQ today, brought to us by Felker Brothers Corporation, manufacturers of stainless steel products. They support all youth sports and activities. Participation in high school sports builds character and teamwork, and Felker Brothers of Marshfield supports the youth of central Wisconsin. Next pitch hit foul on the right side again out of play. 0-2. Hanson's fly ball back in the second. Tracked down in right center after a long run by Brooklyn Bowman on a fine defensive play. Hanson back in there now, no balls and 2 strikes. Donahue winds and throws again in the dirt for a ball. 1-2. Wind has died down a little bit, still a bit on the chilly side. Gray, gloomy day here in central Wisconsin. 1-2 on Keelan Henson. The pitch by Donahue. Missed the outside corner. 2-2. Marshfield and Eau Claire North today, WIAA Division I Regional Final. Hanson back in there. And the pitch on the way. Ground ball down the third base side, rolls foul. Still 1-2 on Keelan Henson. That parking lot across the street filled with track and field fans today watching that WIAA Division I sectional. Donahue throws 2-2. Change up high and outside for a ball. And the count now full 3-2. Hanson batting cleanup for North today. Donahue throws once again, low for ball 4. Hanson draws a base on balls, the first issued by Donahue today.
Now hitting Janaea Goldbach.
We may have a runner here for Hanson. Coach Fitch going to our home plate umpire. And she'll send out a new ball player to run at first base. Morgan Summer will run at first base for Keelan Hanson. Morgan Summer, a pinch runner at first base with 1 out. North batter is the right fielder, Janaea Goldbach, who reached base on an error her first time up. She is 0 for 1 on the day. Courtney Donahue on the mound for Marshfield this afternoon. Winds and delivers, fouled back for strike 1. Marshfield and Eau Claire North meeting today. In this Division I regional final, we have no score as North bats in the top of the 4th inning, 1 out and 1 on. 0-1 on Janaea Goldbach, batting number 5 for the Huskies this afternoon. Donahue ready, throws once again, got the outside corner for a call strike. 0-2. We've had no stolen base tries as of yet in this ball game. A couple of good defensive catchers today. Bornbach in first. 0-2 on Goldbach. And Donahue delivers. Popped into shallow right field. It drops for a base. It could be a pull at second base. The throw there is in time. And Summer is forced at second base by the right fielder, Raina Manlick. That was a line drive, one hopped by Manlick, and Summer had to hold up to make sure that ball was not caught. And because of that delay, Raina Manlick with a heads-up play guns her down at second base. The shortstop Barwick taking the throw. So that's a fielder's choice. Goldbach at first base with 2 outs. And the first pitch to Henderson, swung and a miss for strike 1. Cadence Henderson struck out her first time up 0 for 1. Heads-up play by Manlick in right field, and Barwick at shortstop for covering the bag. 0-1 pitch to Henderson, a swing and a miss, 0-2. So consequently, North has just a base runner at first base now with 2 outs. Big defensive play there by Raina Manlick. Heads-up play, recognizing that force play situation. Donahue throws again, missed the outside corner for a ball. Pitch was a bit high anyway. 1-2 now on Cadence Henderson, batting number 6 in the North batting order today. Donahue ready and delivers. In the dirt for a ball. 2-2. Goldbach now at first base with 2 outs. Henderson batting right-handed, digs in again. The pitch by Donahue, high hopper towards short, picked up by Barwick, throws to first base to end the inning. In the fourth for Eau Claire North, no runs on no hits, no errors, a walk and one left. We've now played 3.5 innings and our score remains Marshfield nothing, Eau Claire North nothing.
Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer. Just about set for bottom of the fourth inning here in Marshfield, and Jason Zaleski here to tell you H&S Manufacturing right here in Marshfield is hiring. If you're a hard-working individual, then they need you. A solid company that offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package. Check out the open positions at H&S. Benefits are health, dental, life, disability, 401k, cash bonus, $2 shift bonus, and a vacation plan that has you earning it on your first day. Looking for welders, painters, assemblers, both first and second shift. Apply online. Google H&S Manufacturing or log right on to hsmfgco.com. Bottom of the fourth inning, no score. Turn it back over to Gene Delisio.
Stands in. A strikeout victim her first time up. 0 for 1. Well, in the cleanup hitter for the Tigers this afternoon. Digs in against Madison Parker. Parker throws and misses outside for ball 1. Marshfield nothing, Eau Claire North nothing. Tigers batting. Last of the fourth here at Madison Field. Good pitchers duel today. The 1-0 to Jacoby. In there for a call strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bowen struck out her first time up, 0 for 1. Wind blowing in right now from left field. Warren digs in once again. And Parker throws. That's ball hit in the air towards left field. Pressler comes on, gets there, and makes the catch for the out. Jacoby pops up to shallow left field for out number 1.
Now hitting, Sandra Costa.
Tiger batter is first baseman Sandra Costa. Fly to center field her first time up, 0 for 1. Parker ready, and now delivers. Over for called strike 1. We mentioned that the team that wins this game faces Stevens Point or Wisconsin Rapids next Tuesday in the sectional semifinal. 0-1 pitch on the way, a swing and a miss, 0-2 on Costa. Those two teams meeting at Stevens Point today, and again in the third inning, Point leads Rapids 1-0. 0-2 on Sandra Costa, stands back in again. Parker ready, winds and delivers. A swing and a miss, up and in fastball once again. And Costa out on strikes, 6 strikeouts for Parker today.
Now up.
2 outs. Shyla Brogan batting, the Tiger left fielder, line to third, her first time up. The other team still alive in the sectional. Chippewa Falls, ranked number 4 in the state, facing DC Everest. That game is in Chippewa Falls this afternoon. Brogan digs in. Parker delivers. A swing and a miss for strike 1. And Superior and New Richmond playing at New Richmond today. That game underway as well. That winner plays the Chippewa Falls DC Everest winner in a sectional semifinal next Tuesday. 0-1 on Brogan. Parker throws. It's fouled back. 0-2. The teams that win those sectional semifinals move on to the sectional final, which will be here in Marshfield at Madison Field on Thursday, June 2nd. 5 p.m. start for that ball game. 0-2 on Shyla Brogan. Parker checking her wristband, gets set, and delivers a swing and a miss for strike 3 to end the inning. And Parker now has fanned 7 in today's ballgame. In the 4th for Marshfield, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We head to the 5th inning. Marshfield and Eau Claire North still scoreless.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
North batting top of the 5th. Leadoff hitter Pressler bunts third base side, picked up by Donahue, but she'll have no play. Morgan Pressler now with 2 infield hits today. The only 2 hits for North today. An infield pop-up that fell back in the 2nd inning. Now a bunt single here to lead off the 5th. North has a leadoff base runner and Brooklyn Shear, the third baseman, batting. The pitch by Donahue. She fouls off a bunt for strike 1. North has a leadoff base runner here to start the 5th inning. Only 3 hits in this ball game, 2 by Pressler and 1 by Marshfield's Brooklyn Bowman. Donahue throws 0-1, bunt in the air, foul behind home plate. 0-2 on Shear. And Pressler back to first base. I mentioned earlier, neither team has tried a bunt play today. North, I'm sure, respecting Maddie Bornbach's ability behind the plate to throw out base runners. Shear back in there, 0-2. The pitch by Donahue, foul back again. No balls and 2 strikes. Shear batting number 8 in the North batting order today. Courtney Donahue on the mound for Marshfield this afternoon. Winds and throws 0-2, a swing and a miss, but the ball was fouled off. My mistake, it was foul tipped, and Bornbach could not hold on. Count stays, no balls and 2 strikes. Cool, blustery day here in the 3rd week of May. Donahue fires again, a swing and a miss on a changeup, and Shear out on strikes. Donahue has struck out 6 this afternoon. The North batter is the number 9 hitter, first baseman Megan Standiford, who popped up a bunt her first time up. Tyler's looking for a slap here, so they changed their alignment, and the first baseman Costa moves over behind the mound. Here's a slap on the third base side, in the air, foul, out of play for strike 1. And the second baseman, Voss, assumes a more normal first base position. 0-1 on Standiford, batting number 9 for the Huskies this afternoon. Donahue winds and throws as a bunt missed for strike, 0-2. Apparently there are now 3 finalists for the Los Angeles Lakers head coaching position, one of whom is Milwaukee Bucks assistant Darvin Ham. Donahue throws again, missed the outside corner. 1-2. Ham is not yet interviewed, but will do so soon. Another candidate is Golden State assistant Kenny Atkinson. Still waiting to interview. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Fly ball towards right field. Manlick comes on in right center, makes the catch for the out. And Pressler scampers back to first base. Fly ball run down by Raina Manlick for out number 2. There is a 3rd candidate for that position. Former Bucks and Portland coach Terry Stotts, the son of former Marshfield Tiger basketball coach Frank Stotts. Kira Schubert batting for North, takes a pitch off the plate for ball 1. Schubert has struck out and flied to right, 0-2. The leadoff hitter for North in today's ball game. Donahue throws 0-1. High hopper towards short. Barwick will grab it. Toss to first base, and apparently Costa had her foot off the bag. The throw was a bit high, and Sandy apparently had to pull her foot up to grab that throw. Consequently, Schubert will reach. That's a throwing error on Barwick, her second error today. On the play, Pressler takes second base. So 2 out, 2 on for shortstop Isabella Olsen. There's a line drive deep but foul on the left side for strike 1. Terry Stotts, former Bucks coach, and spent some time as a young man living here in Marshfield. A candidate for the LA Lakers head coaching position, along with Darvin Ham and Kenny Atkinson. 0-1 on Isabella Olsen, 0 for 2 today. Donahue throws, bit high for ball, 1 strike. Pressler at second, Schubert at first with 2 outs. North batting, top of the 5th, no score here at Madison Field. Donahue fires once again on the outside corner for a called strike. 1-2 on Isabella Olsen, number 2 hitter in the North batting order today. She digs in once again. Courtney Donahue ready, winds and fires, and just missed the outside corner. Just off the plate for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Donahue trying to pitch out of a jam here. North also had 2 runners on base back in the second. Courtney fires again, a swing and a foul back. Olsen stays alive at 2-2. One run in a ball game like this would, of course, mean a lot. 2-2 on Olsen. Donahue winds and throws. Popped on the first base side. It will roll foul. Soft roll it on the first base foul line. Foul ball. And Olsen back in the box. The count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tough situation here for Courtney. Bornbach winds and fires again and just missed the outside corner for ball 3. Count on Olsen now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. With 2 outs, the runners will be off at the pitch. Donahue ready. Winds and throws. Fly ball towards right field. And the second baseman, Madison Voss, goes out, makes an over-the-shoulder catch to end the inning. Well done by Madison Voss at second base to make the catch on that play. That retires the side. And North in the 5th. No runs on 1 hit. 1 error. 2 runners left on base. After 4.5 innings, it's Marshfield nothing, Eau Claire North nothing.
Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business.
Bottom half of the 5th inning. 7, 8, and 9 batters due up. Leadoff hitter right fielder Raina Manlek has struck out. She's 0 for 1. Madison Parker winds and throws on the outside corner for a called strike 1. Marshfield nothing, Eau Claire North nothing. Marshfield batting. Bottom half of the 5th in this WIAA Division 1 regional final. Madison Parker has allowed just 1 hit, throws 0-1 up and in for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good pitchers duel today between Parker and Marshfield's Courtney Donahue. Raina Manlek back in the box, batting right-handed. Parker sets herself and delivers. Missed the plate outside for a ball, 2-1. Tigers had one base runner back in the first when Bornbach walked. Had two in the third when Bowman singled and Donahue walked. That's been it for the Tiger offense today. 2-1 on Manlick. Parker throws again. Going outside for ball. The count on Reyna, now 3 balls and 1 strike. Tigers looking for base runners. Still no score here in the 5th inning. Reyna digs in once again. Parker checks the dugout for her pitching sign. Now gets set and delivers. A foul back. And the count on Reyna Manlick now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Base runners a precious commodity today. Manlick back in there, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Parker ready. Winds and delivers. Low for ball 4. Third walk issued by Parker today. Marshfield has a leadoff base runner here in the 5th.
Madison Voss and on deck Ashton Barrett.
We may get a runner here for Manlick. We will. Caitlin Sternweiss. Caitlin Sternweiss will run for Reyna Manlick. So Sternweiss at first. With nobody out, the batter is Madison Voss, Tigers' second baseman, who struck out her first time up. We'll see if a bunt play is in order here. We've had no stolen base tries by either team today. Voss stands in. Maddie shows bunt, and bunts in the air behind home plate to the screen for strike 1. Sternweiss at first base is the go-ahead run as Marshfield bats here in the 5th inning. Count on Madison Voss, no balls and 1 strike. First baseman Staniford is in. Madison shows bunt, takes high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Madison Voss. Coach Linsmeyer with some signs at third base. Voss digs in once again, batting right-handed. Parker ready. Madison shows bunt. Bunts first base side. A good win picked up by Staniford, and she'll play the first base and throw it late. She pump faked to second base, didn't make the throw, then threw to first, and by the time she did that, Madison Voss is on base. That goes as a bunt single for Voss, and Sternweiss on the play takes second base. So a scoring threat here for Marshfield. Base runners at first and second, and nobody out. Number 9 hitter Ashlyn Barwick now batting. Ashlyn popped to second her first time up, 0 for 1. The catcher first, and the pitcher Parker now meeting on the mound, and Barwick and Coach Linsmeyer talking as well along the third base foul line. Again, the bunt play may be in order here to move those runners into scoring position. The shortstop Olsen way back at short. In fact, nobody in except the first baseman Standiford. Barwick stands in. Parker throws. Bunt is in the air to the third base side, picked up by Parker. Throws to first base and low, and the second baseman takes her foot off the bag. All hands are safe. The second baseman Schubert covering on the play, and Parker's throw is to the second base side of the bag, and Schubert stretched, pulled in the low throw, but had to pull her foot to do so. So that loads the bases with nobody out. On that play, Sternweiss goes to third base, Voss to second, and Barwick to first. That'll be ruled a throwing error on the pitcher Parker. Parker made a nice pickup on the third base side, turned and fired to Schubert at first base covering on the play. Her throw was wide, and Schubert stretched a long way to grab that low throw, but in doing so, pulled her foot off the base. And so Marshfield has the bases loaded with nobody out. And leadoff hitter Brooklyn Bowman batting. Brooklyn has singled and bounced to second. 1 for 2. North pulls in the infield. Great scoring chance here for Marshfield. Parker working from the from the slab. Gets set and throws on the outside corner for a called strike one. Best scoring chance by either team today. Bases loaded and nobody out here in the Tiger fifth. Infield in at all four stations. 0-1 on Brooklyn Bowman. Madison Parker in a jam. Sets and delivers. Outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brooklyn Bowman, the leadoff hitter for Marshfield, so top of the order coming up now for the Tigers. Great scoring chance here for Marshfield. 1-1 the count. Parker sets herself and throws. Line foul on the third base side. Out of play, the count goes to 1-2. Tigers need to put the ball in play. Good chance should they do that, they'd score a run here. Infield in at all four stations. I mean really in. 1-2 on Bowman. Parker ready. Winds and throws. High fly ball, shallow right field. Goldbach coming on quickly. Gets on the ball, falls in shallow right field. All hands are safe. A run scores. And the Tigers lead 1-0. The wind brought that ball back in. Looked like that'd be a fly ball to right fielder Goldbach. She kept coming in, but now a base runner has been ruled out. I believe the umpires are calling an infield fly rule. That ball was ticketed to right field, but the wind brought it back to the infield. It fell on the skin of the diamond. But the infield fly rule was in effect, so Bowman is out. We'll give the put out to the second baseman Schubert for out number 1. On the play, Sternweiss scores from third base. Voss goes to third, Barwick to second. Courtney Donahue now batting. And she swings and misses for strike 1. So that ball looked like it go to right field, but came back because of the wind, wound up falling on the edge of the outfield grass. And because of that, the umpires called an infield fly rule. So the batter is automatically out, but the runners do advance. 0-1 on Donahue. Parker throws again. High fly ball, foul, out of play on the left side for strike 2. So Bowman does get an RBI on the play. Sternweiss, the pinch runner, scores. Voss at third, Barwick at second, now with 1 out. And the count on Courtney Donahue, no balls and 2 strikes. Still a scoring threat for Marshfield here. The pitch by Parker, leaves it high for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. WIAA baseball teams playing regional quarterfinals today. Number of ball games around central Wisconsin today, and some delayed till tomorrow. 1-2 on Courtney Donahue. Parker ready and delivers. A swing and a miss. There's a big strikeout for Parker. Her 8th of the ball game. The batter is Madeline Bornbach, who has struck out and walked 0 for 1. Tigers would like more than 1 run out of this threat. Infield now goes back with 2 outs as Bornbach digs in against Parker. Parker ready, delivers, going inside, ball 1. It's now Marshfield 1, Eau Claire North 0. Tigers batting, bottom half of the 5th. Runners at second and third, and 2 outs. 1-0 on Madeline Bornbach. Parker gets set and delivers. Over for called strike, 1-1. Division 2 regional quarterfinals today. The Antigo-Abbotsford-Colby game has been postponed. And that game rescheduled for tomorrow at 12 noon at Red Arrow Park in Abbotsford. Abby Colby and Antigo in Division 2 baseball. Pitch on the way to Bornbach is over for called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Also in Division 2 today, Rhinelander at Merrill. The winner plays at Mosinee on Tuesday. Lakeland at Midford in Division 2 baseball this afternoon. Ball and 2 strikes on Maddie Bornbach. She stands in once again. Parker ready. Winds and delivers. Over for a called strike 3. And Parker now has fanned 9 this afternoon. Well, the Tigers wanted more than one, but they get 1 run to take the lead. Marshfield in the 5th, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 walk, and 2 runners left on base.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chile, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Pitcher Madison Parker leads off the North 6th inning. First pitch from Courtney Donahue, over for a called strike 1. Marshfield now leads Eau Claire North 1-0 in this Division I regional final. North batting top of the 6th. Donahue throws outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3, 4, and 5 hitters coming up for North here in the 6th inning. In a 1-run ball game. 1-1 on Parker. Donahue fires once again, a big swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll likely see a lot of Madison Parker next few years, only a sophomore, and a very good pitcher on this North Ball Club. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Donahue winds and throws, misses the outside corner for a ball. 2-2. Courtney Donahue now with a 1-run lead to work with. Back on the slab, winds and delivers. A swing and a miss. Nice changeup by Courtney, and Parker out on strikes. Courtney has now fanned 7 today. Here's the DH, Kaylin Henson. She has walked and fly to center, 0 for 1. Henson batting right-handed. Donahue delivers. Ground ball towards short. Barwick would charge, grab it, fire to first base in time for the out. Well done by Ashlyn Barwick. And that's out number 2. That ball not hit all that hard. Ashlyn had to charge and make the play. And that's the second out. The right fielder, Janiyah Goldbach, now batting for North. Janiyah has reached base twice, once in an error, once on the fielder's choice. 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch, swung and missed for strike 1. It's Marshfield 1, Eau Claire North 0. North batting, top of the 6th. Bases empty and 2 out. 0-1 on Janiyah Goldbach. Donahue winds and delivers. Low for a ball, 1-1. Marshfield Tiger softball today on WOSQ. Brought to us by Edward Jones Investments of Marshfield, Forward Bank, and Culver's of Marshfield. 1-1 the count. Donahue fires. Got the inside corner, called strike 2. 1-2. Actually, Goldbach's fielder's choice back in the 4th looked like a base hit to right field. But because the ball was hit hard, Manlick had the chance to throw out a base runner at second base for a force play. Now the 1-2 pitch. Low for a ball. 2-2 on Janiyah Goldbach, number 5 hitter in the North batting order today. Goldbach batting right-handed. Donahue winds and delivers, leaves that one high for a ball. And the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Courtney Donahue now protecting a 1-run lead. Back on the rubber, throws once again, foul back. Count on Goldbach stays 3-2. North fans here in good numbers today. Along the third base foul line. Hoping the Huskies can get something going here. Donahue again throws 3-2. A swing and a miss to end the inning. And 8 strikeouts today for Courtney Donahue. North in the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We're to the bottom half of the 6th inning with Marshfield leading Eau Claire North 1-0.
Citizens State Bank of Loyal is your independently owned community bank with locations just a short drive or walk from where you work and live. Citizens State Bank of Loyal invites you to a banking relationship that will always put you first. Personal, business, and agricultural services provided by people that live just across town and around the corner. At Citizens State Bank of Loyal, we pride ourselves in our involvement in the communities we serve. See us today in Neillsville, Marshfield, Spencer, Granton, and Loyal. Citizens State Bank of Loyal, an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this.
Tigers batting, bottom half of the 6th. Leadoff hitter Lauren Jacoby against Madison Parker. First pitch across for a called strike 1. Tigers now lead Eau Claire North 1-0. Marshfield batting. Last half of the 6th here at Madison Field. Lauren has struck out and flied to left, 0 for 2 today. Parker ready. There's one hit towards second base, grabbed by Schubert. She fumbles it, picks it up, and throws it late. Jacoby reaches on an error, the second North error of the day. And the Tigers have a leadoff base runner here in the 6th inning. The Tiger batter is first baseman Sandra Costa, who has flied to center and struck out 0 for 2. We'll see if Sandy's bunting here. Parker checks the bench for her sign. Sandy does show bunt. Pitch on the way, bunted in the air, foul behind home plate for strike 1. Each team now with 2 errors this afternoon. 0-1 on Sandra Costa. She's giving a sign to Jacoby at first base. Parker ready. Sandy shows bunt again and bunts in the air behind home plate, but again first can't get there. Ball falls foul. 0-2. We have had no stolen base tries by either ball club today. Each team respecting the throwing ability of the opposing catcher this afternoon. Sandy Costa now behind on the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Jacoby at first base. Parker ready once again. Winds and delivers. Fouled back. Tough pitch for Sandy. That ball was in on the fists. And she fights it off, fouls it back. Stays alive at 0-2. One more run would mean a lot. Tigers only have a slim 1-0 lead here. Great job on the mound for Madison Parker of Eau Claire North this afternoon. Count is no balls and 2 strikes. Parker winds and throws again, over for called strike 3. And Parker now has fanned 10 this afternoon.
Now hitting Shyla Brogan.
Tiger batter is left fielder Shyla Brogan, who was lined to third and struck out 0 for 2. Jacoby at first base. Parker ready. Sets and throws. Shyla bunts third base side, picked up by Shear. Throws to first base and throws late. She had the double pump because the second baseman, Schubert, got over late. All hands are safe. And the Tigers have a threat here in the 6th inning. That's a bunt single for Brogan. And Jacoby takes second base on the play. Only 3 hits for Marshfield today. And only 1 has left the infield. Raina Manlick batting, walked and scored this game's only run back in the 5th. She was also struck out. Parker ready. Raina shows bunt, and the ball comes way inside. And I believe the umpire's going to rule that ball was fouled off by Raina. Came way up on the fists. And the ball was fouled off to the third base side. 0-1. Rena now consulting with Coach Linsmeyer on the third base foul line. 0-1 on Raina Manlick with Jacoby at second base and Brogan at first. And only one out here in the sixth inning. Brogan batting right-handed. Excuse me, Manlick batting right-handed. Raina stands back in. And the pitch on the way is high for a ball. 1-1 on Raina Manlick. Jacoby at second, Brogan at first. With only one out. Raina back in there. Parker checks the bench for her sign. Ready and delivers again. A big swing and a miss. 1-2 on Raina Manlick. Eau Claire North has been to the state tournament 3 times in the past. In fact, took second place in Division I back in 1999. Losing the state final to Holman 5-4 that season. 1-2 on Raina Manlick. Here's the pitch. Foul on the first base side of the play. Stays 1-2. North also got beat in round 1 of the state tournament, both in 2000 and 2003. North has lost 3 games in 3 years of the state tournament, never by more than 1 run. Manlick back in there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Parker ready, winds and throws, high for a ball. 2-2. Tigers looking for a timely base hit here that could give them an insurance run. Jacoby runs well at second base. 2-2 on Raina Manlick. And Parker ready, throws once again. Hit high in the air, but fell on the first base side of the play. Stays 1-2. Tigers pushed across the game's only run last inning. Now looking for some insurance here in the sixth inning. 2-2 on Raina Manlick. Parker ready, winds and throws again. Fly ball again going foul left side and out of play. It's for the third base dugout. And Raina still alive at 2-2. Tigers had a couple of long at-bats against Parker today. And Raina Manlick involved in one right here. Jacoby at second, Brogan at first with 1 out. Still 2-2 on Raina Manlick. Raina back in the box once again. Parker winds and throws, misses high and outside for ball 3. And the count now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tigers trying to push across an insurance run here in the sixth inning. Parker walks behind the circle. Now back on the rubber. 3-2 on Manlick. Parker gets set and delivers a swing and a miss for strike 3. And Madison Parker now has fanned 11 today. Madison Voss, the batter, Tiger second baseman, has struck out and bunted her way on. 1 for 2. Tigers looking for a big 2-out hit right here. Parker ready, and she throws high for ball 1. Marshfield leads it 1-0. Tigers batting bottom half of the sixth. Jacoby at second base. Brogan at first with 2 outs. 1-0 on Madison Voss. Parker winds and throws once again on the outside corner for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield back here. Outfield still very deep in right and center fields. And now Parker throws a big swing and a miss. 1-2 on Madison Voss. Henderson in center field and Goldbach and right have played very deep the entire ballgame. Voss back in there, a ball and 2 strikes. Parker checking with the coaching staff Third base dugout. It's set and throws. Misses outside for a ball. 2-2. I mentioned earlier, Tigers have only 3 hits in this ball game. 2 of them bunt hits by Brogan this inning and Voss last inning. Plus a base hit by Bowman back in the third. 2-2 on Madison Voss. Stands ready. Parker winds and throws. A swing and a miss to end the inning. Madison Parker with 12 strikeouts in this ball game. And Marshfield in the 6th. No runs on 1 hit. 1 error. 2 runners left on base. We head to the 7th inning with Marshfield leading Eau Claire North 1-0.
There we go. Thank you, Gene. Appreciate it. Jason Zaleski here. Top of the 7th inning coming up. Hawkins Ash CPAs, the certified public accounting firm that's big enough to serve you and small enough to care. Accounting professionals in the firm's Marshfield office provide local tax and accounting services and are backed with the resources and support of 9 other offices, more than 150 team members. Contact Hawkins Ash CPAs in Marshfield for all your tax and accounting needs. Visit them online at hawkinsash.cpa to learn more. And a big shout out to our scoreboard sponsor, Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefits Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefits Solutions on Facebook to get started. Marshfield hanging on to a 1-0 lead here in this regional final. They will move on to play the Stevens Point Panthers. Spash has taken down Wisconsin Rapids 3-0. That is a final from WIAA Field in Stevens Point. The Marshfield win that game here on Tuesday. And Eau Claire North win, and they will travel to Stevens Point in the sectional semifinal. Back to Gene.
To first base and just in time. Nicely done by Lauren Jacoby, tossing to Madison Voss, covering at first base to retire Henderson for out number 1. That's a big play. Tough chance for Lauren Jacoby at third base. Made the play, made a good throw. And that records the first out. The left fielder Morgan Pressler now batting. Donahue throws a swing and a miss for strike 1. Pressler has both North hits today. Neither one has left the infield. A soft pop-up behind the mound and a bunt single. 2 for 2. Donahue fires, thinks bunt, but takes high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pressler batting number 7 in the North batting order today. Stands back in there, right-handed batter. Donahue throws again, outside for a ball. 2-1. Tigers in Eau Claire North today in this Division I regional final. Donahue fires. Fly ball on the diamond, and Jacoby at third base makes the catch in foul ground. Out number 2. North down to their final out. The batter is third baseman Brooklyn Shear, who has struck out twice, 0 for 2. Good ball game today here at Madison Field. Tigers trying to wrap up a win right here. Donahue winds and throws. In there for a called strike 1. North batting, top of the 7th. Marshfield on top, 1-0. Bases empty and 2 outs. 0-1 on Brooklyn Shear. Donahue throws once again, high and away for a ball, 1-1. Winner will play Stevens Point in the sectional semifinal next Tuesday. Should Marshfield win this game, that game on Tuesday would be here in Marshfield. 1-1 pitch, inside for a ball, 2-1. Stevens Point won its regional final today at home against Wisconsin Rapids, 3-0. 2-1 on Brooklyn Shear. The pitch by Donahue, swung on and missed. And the count evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Huskies down to their final pitch, their final swing. Shear back in there, Donahue ready, winds and throws, off the plate for a ball. And the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tiger fans on the first base side, looking for that final out. Donahue ready, winds and delivers once again, swung on and fouled back. Shear stays alive. Count stays 3-2. That first base side bleacher packed with Tiger fans. North fans here on the third base side in good numbers as well. 3-2 on Brooklyn Shear. Donahue ready, throws once again, ground ball towards short, grabbed by Barwick, throws to first base in time to end the ball game. And the Marshfield Tigers win the Division I Regional Championship. North in the 7th, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. Our final score, the Marshfield Tigers 1, Eau Claire North 0. Back with our post-game report in just a moment.
Imagine going through.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Yeah, we're going to make an announcement. I just follow the lead.
Are you going to have
Nope.
for the presentation of the regional championship flag? Where's my stuff? Oh my gosh!
Right there, give it right to Coach.
Jason, what's with the Eau Claire North tennis shoes?
Congratulations to the Marshfield Tigers on winning the regional championship. Thank you for attending today's game. As a courtesy to your host, please keep the area around you for your belongings. Waste that can be placed in the receptacles as you leave the facility today. Thank you again.
All right, here in our Nasonville Dairy post-game show, Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. First, Coach Becky Linsmeyer, congratulations. Regional champions, just tell us all about the very tight game here today.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words right now. What a heck of a ball game. Pitcher's duel defense was outstanding. You know, we laid down some bunts when we needed to, played a little small ball when we needed to, and put a little pressure on their defense. But I'm really super proud of this team, how they handled the adversity, and they stayed positive in the dugout, and working each pitch, battling. Eau Claire North has a heck of a ball club, and they're young, and like I told their coaches, they're going to be back here, and they're going to be tough to face. Their pitcher kept us off balance, and it's great to win this and move on, but I'm really proud of our team.
Got a couple days now between today and the next game. You've got a holiday weekend.
Yep.
Some kids that are done with school. Some kids that have some homework to do. How do you get everything accomplished and get ready for Tuesday's game?
We'll come back to the field tomorrow and practice. And Saturday is graduation for 7 of our seniors, so we're going to celebrate that with them. And then we'll be practicing. Probably Monday. And after, hopefully they don't do too many graduation parties. And, we'll be ready for, whoever we face. It'll give us some time to maybe get some bats in the batting cages and just regroup a little bit. But we're going to enjoy this tonight, and then we'll bring it back ready to go tomorrow.
Stevens Point 3, Wisconsin Rapids nothing final score. So you got the Spash Panthers here on Tuesday. Either way, it was going to be a rematch. So last question, tell us about how to face a team for the third time this year.
It's never easy. Spash is the team to beat. And so they know us well, we know them well. It'll be a great game, I'm sure. Tom Droner's going to have his team ready, and hopefully I will have my team ready. And we'll see what happens after the 7 innings. But it'll be a great game no matter what. And it's nice to see 2 Valley teams going deep into the sectionals.
Coach, your regional champions tonight. Celebrate it.
Yep.
Congratulations. We'll give the plaque to Brooklyn here. And so 1 run on the board. I just turned the scoreboard off on us, but 1 run on the board. RBIs in your column. So tell us about that. Kind of a strange deal, right? It lands over there. The run scores. You're out. But that run was useful. Just tell us about that at bat.
I knew I had to get the ball in play so I could get a runner in. I knew it was important when the bases were loaded, and that was just my goal going up there, is just to get the ball in play.
You heard me talk to Coach. Congratulations. You'll be a high school graduate in tomorrow, Saturday, whenever it is. On Saturday. So how will you kind of take care of that? You got a graduation. You'll no longer be in school, yet you'll be here on Tuesday representing your school. So what kind of thoughts go through your head in that kind of a situation?
Just keep making sure I'm focusing on my goals and being prepared for each game.
Yep, and then you heard me tell Coach final score. So you got the Spash Panthers coming back. What's it going to take? What do you and the girls really have to focus on to get them what'll have to be a third time?
Mm-hmm. Well, they're a good team, so we'll focus on our hitting and just making sure we lock down our defense still and just keep practicing like we always have been.
All right, microphone's yours. Camera is right up there.
Okay.
I'm Brooklyn Bowman, and I'm in the house. All right, I'll count you down 3, 2, 1. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Brooklyn Bowman. I'm in the house.
Congratulations. Go celebrate with your team. Guys, that's it. Marshfield 1, Eau Claire North nothing. It'll be a sectional semifinal right here on Tuesday, 5 o'clock, first pitch. We'll have it live for you right here on Zaleski Sports. Big thanks to Gene Delisio for calling today's game. My name is Jason Zaleski. Have a great night. Highlights will be on Facebook on Zaleski Sports later on tonight. Have a great night, everybody.